I'm back with another video for you. Before I actually jump into the video, I want to let you guys know that this Gymshark hoodie is finally released on the website. It has been for probably about a week, maybe a week and a half now. I know a lot of you guys were wondering about it, so I just want to let you know that it is totally available for purchase. And as for sizing, I am an extra small, so I just wanted to share that with you guys before the video starts. And I'm pretty sure they released this style for men too. Okay, let's jump into today's Project Hobbit to Hot Damn / Strictly Lifting. Okay, so bear with me. It is actually Tuesday? Monday. Maybe it's Monday. I think it's Monday. Hold, we're gonna check. Yes, okay, so it's totally Monday, and I did deadlifts last Thursday. So it's been a couple of days now since I obviously did this workout that you guys are gonna be watching today. And I honestly don't even remember half of the footage because there has been so many like PRs going on, I feel like this month, that I can't even keep up with them anymore. So I'm gonna do my best to give you the most genuine commentary that I can, because regardless, it was a PR day and I can remember that very well. So we're gonna just jump straight into the program and go straight to sumo deadlifts. So obviously this was a max week for me. You guys saw my last video. Hopefully it's somewhere annotated here for you guys to watch if you haven't. But I recently got another 5-pound PR on my bench press, which now puts me at a total of 105 pounds for bench. I haven't weighed myself very recently, but I usually fluctuate between 117 to 120. Anyway, today was deadlift max day, and the goal was to pull either 225 or 235. Definitely 225 and 235 was gonna be there if I basically had the energy in me or I was just capable of pulling it. So naturally, I just started with 135 and I just obviously put a 45 on both sides, and these felt totally fine. I actually had made the mistake, I think I put on my belt. Omar told me that when you're doing a max, at least for me, we're gonna be putting on my belt later on, like once we're actually getting to the maxes, but for the warm-ups, I should be beltless. Moved on to 165 for one. All of these were feeling fine. The one thing Omar continues to tell me when I'm doing deadlifts is that I need to pull quickly from the ground. I don't know what it is, but I take the longest time. The lockout usually goes very quickly and is very easy for me. Like once it gets like above my knees, it's no issue. Maybe this is a normal issue for a lot of people, but I know definitely, like speaking for myself, that's always how it is. Once my glutes get involved, it's like pow, pow, and it's not an issue anymore. And then I moved on to 185, and I'm almost positive around this area, I started to get a little nervous because I felt like it was getting harder, and I was like, fuck, maybe it's just like, maybe I'm just not in it today. Maybe I'm not even gonna be able to pull the 225. Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen here. I'm freaking out. I think Omar was able to pick up on that, and he's like, Jazz, get in your head, get in your head. But then finally, for my fourth warm-up now of 205, I was like, okay, I should totally get this. I've gotten 215 for one, and 205 was one of my previous 1-rep maxes, and on top of that, I just pulled 185. Did it not feel fun? Yeah, but I still got it up, so there should be no reason I can't get it. Pulled 205, and from what I remember, it actually flew up better and if not faster than 185. Could be wrong, it's been a couple days. You guys are obviously seeing in the footage and you can judge for yourself. Now, I'm gonna actually let 225 play raw, and after I will address pretty much everything I did wrong. If not, I'll put some sort of like annotations or something across the screen. So go ahead and enjoy that. Okay, so the first thing that I saw with 225, you guys, I failed so many times, and this is actually something Omar kept telling me, is that I need to just go up to the bar, I need to be in it, I need to get a death grip on that bar, tighten up absolutely everything, and just pull the bar. I get so in my head with my form and my foot placement and where my hands are that I kind of lose whatever bit of like control I have over that moment, because I don't know, I just get so in my head. You guys saw that with 225, I would pull, and then I was like, okay, walk away, come back, pull. I was like, fuck, I missed it again. And then finally I was like, no, this is going down tonight. So I like put my hands on and then I pulled, failed, and then I finally got my hands on there and I pulled up the bar. It was a grind. I'm pretty sure my tailbone tucked in a bit. I did definitely lock it out, but there is definitely things that need to be improved on here. One of the things I would also like to mention is although I wore the belt, I really highly doubt that it made that big of a difference in this pull for me because I am honestly still learning how to use the belt for deadlifts. I actually am completely comfortable with it when I use it for squats. Like I know how to brace my core and all that, but with deadlifts, it's just been a hard thing for me to understand. So yeah, it could have made the slightest bit of a difference, but nothing substantial. Not at this point. I think with time, it will help my numbers get higher and higher and higher. But right now with deadlifts, I'm really only wearing it just so that I could learn how to use it to improve my deadlifts in the future. Things that need to be improved on, we really need to focus on speed from the ground, getting faster, tightening up, and we're also gonna experiment with my foot placement and where my hips are because as I pull, my hips will actually rise from the original spot that it was in, right? So, okay, so let's just say that these are my hips, right? The knuckles are my hips. I'll start here and then as I pull, my hips will spring forward. Does that even make any sense? That is basically the natural and most comfortable position for me to pull my sumo deadlifts in. These are all things that will be adjusted in this next program. He's gonna be changing up a couple things for that so that we can just keep growing. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch 235 play raw, and you can watch my fail. Enjoy. So with this, I'm almost positive Omar had said like do 235, you're probably gonna be done at 225, but you should absolutely still give it a shot, try and get in your head, try and get in the moment and all that stuff. So I tried and I failed, wasted. If you play GTA, then you totally know what I'm talking about. And I was butthurt once again. And I explained this in the last video, failing is never fun. Nobody's ever just like juiced that they failed. That'd be so twisted if somebody was like, did you see that? Did you see that back there? Dude, I fucking failed. You'd be like, yeah, bro, like, damn, that's really, yeah, that sucks, man, that sucks, like, yeah. So I was kind of like in my head for whatever for a minute, and then I was like, all right, quit being a little bitch. And I just gave myself a nice little rest from there before I did my back offset of 205. So 205 is also another rep PR for me. My previous rep PR with sumo deadlifts is 200 pounds for 3, so that is another 5 pounds added on to my 3 rep max now, my triples, and I was very, very proud of that. In my opinion, I felt like 205 moved faster and looked better than 200 pounds. You guys can see all of this on my Instagram, which is here for you guys. If you don't follow me, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you should do something better with your life. Like, follow me. I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate. And actually, to close off this video, because I really don't have much to say, and I know I won't have much to say, and it'll be rather repetitive if I say what I usually say about the rest of my movements, I'm actually gonna just let the rest of the footage play raw. Oh, wow. That way you guys can see the rest of the training session, see how I train after hitting a PR, even though my body is like totally fatigued. So I'm gonna go ahead and say my conclusion, and you guys can enjoy the rest of the workout from here. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up for a 225 PR, thumbs up for just all of the PRs. I should be taking it pretty easy for the next 4 to 8 weeks, just really honing in on my technique and really just trying to get better, faster, stronger, thick, solid, tight. That way I can just keep making gains and hopefully just getting stronger, man. Getting stronger is probably, for me at least, the most addicting feeling in the world. And I thank all of you guys for your constant support and love, and just know it means the world to me. So that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, throw the video a like, show your support. It means the world. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I don't know why I forgot that for a minute. Okay, peace out.
The Smiths on in the whip now. 212, that's the zip pal. Feel like puffin' 96, drinking Cristal. They say I'm a bad influence, but she been wild. I cannot really explain last night. She just wanted Instagram mad likes. Maybe maybe I was different in the past life. And maybe I should drink less at night. But, yo, you got this energy. Lion heart therapy. I see you while you stare at me. Time that you're sparing me. This moment is everything. And now we in the hills. Beverly in the old school. And we chiefin' like a Cherokee. Rollin', she rollin', we not complaining. Whatever you gave me is so amazing.
I hope that my girlfriend knows when I call her up in the middle of the night, yup. And I've been taking ecstasy pills, putting things on my nose, running till I can't take steps. The things I say cannot be lies, so yeah, I feel this way sober, alright with ya. This thing must be real than a bitch, cause when I feel like this shit, we feel like this shit, oh.
The girls move fast and the drinks come slow. And you hope it makes sense, but you just don't know. And you know I went hard in the same clothes as last night. On a slow come up, but we been living the fast life. I'm high, shoot me. Feel like John Belushi. Probably leave the club at 3 o'clock to go and eat some sushi. I'm that type of dude, always blacking out. First to make it cool, I'm just acting out. Whiskey in my system, I'm aggressive. I saw you clear the bong, that's impressive. The liquor in the bars, learn my lesson. I'm a young, wild kid with a message. But you wanna stay for dessert, I wanna make an exit. But every time we show up, it's like we make an entrance. Let it be known that I'm off the Patron. So everything I say is off the record. I'm reckless.
I hope that my girlfriend knows when I call her up in the middle of the night, yup. And I've been taking ecstasy pills, putting days on my nose, running till I can't take steps.